You look wrecked, lad. Is that what I need out with Mandy Dingle just here?
Well, I want Mandy. Met up with this other girl.
I can't keep track of your love life.
It's wearing me out. I tell you, Seth, you're looking to be too old for that sort of thing.
That's all you know. I was entertaining a beautiful blonde Miss Anne last night. Of course, I'm still devoted to Betty. That don't mean I can't enjoy a few more weeks as a bachelor again.
Yeah, you sly old devil.
Having a little party tonight. Bring a few beers round and you'll be welcome.
I think I'm in enough trouble already.
That'd be £5.60.
Hey, you missed this on doorstep. Looks like someone's left you a present.
Oh, it'll be that young lady I mentioned. Expressing her thanks.
I reckon you're a bit of a student quite myself, Seth.
Our relationship is purely platonic. Me being Spock for. In fact, before we start party, I'd like to propose a toast. To Betty Eggleton, the finest woman who ever walked the Dales.
Betty Eggleton.
Betty Eggleton.
And here's hoping she don't rush back.
Chris, why the hell didn't you tell me someone came to look at the stables?
Sorry, Kim. I thought you were having a lie down.
Well, you should have checked, shouldn't you?
Well, you seem to spend most of your time on your back these days. So, no change there.
We ought to be getting off here. I run the stables, Chris, and I won't have you chasing away my clients.
All right. Point taken.
Did they say when they were coming back?
They're not. I think they're looking for somewhere a bit more upmarket.
Frank won't be pleased about this.
Oh, I think Frank's a little bit preoccupied with his PA to worry about you.
We'll see.
Oh, going anywhere nice?
Just spending your inheritance.
Feel free. Not in the will anymore, remember?
Viv?
What are you still doing here?
Some of us have to work for a living, Kim.
Don't flatter yourself. Frank only has you shuffling a few papers to keep you off the street.
If you don't mind, I've got a business meeting to attend.
With our development plans? Now, why on earth would you need to take these, Chris? Unless you were attempting some kind of deal behind Frank's back.
I'd explain, but it'd go right over your head.
Chris, you can either explain to me now or to Frank when he gets back.
You know, this is exactly what my father wants. Divide and rule. You and I at each other's throats, so we're too busy to worry about him.
Is this going to be that little speech about us joining forces to thwart my wicked husband?
I mean, what's going on with you two anyway? No one's fooled by the Dutiful Wife Act.
Really? How perceptive.
He doesn't like you any more than I do. No, what puzzles me is why he was so desperate to get you back.
I don't think it puzzles you at all, Chris. We both know that before I married Frank, you really wanted me for yourself.
Don't be so ridiculous.
You couldn't bear it when I chose him instead. And ever since, you've been trying to get even with me.
What are you talking about?
We know the truth about each other, Chris. We both know what we want and how to get it. We could make a formidable team. I think perhaps you and I should get together after all. So, where do we take it from here?
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
I used to find you very attractive, Chris. Some women find helpless men irresistible.
Oh, I'm far from helpless.
Good. Because I think you'd like to be in Frank's shoes in more ways than one. Wouldn't you?
But he's totally ruthless.
And you're not?
He cut his own son out of his will, and now look what he's doing to you.
You've no idea what he's doing to me, Chris.
I can guess he bought Glover off. Maybe offered you some money to come back.
Go on.
There's no way we can beat him alone. But together, we'd be a match for anyone.
Together? Well, I have to tell you, Chris, the thought of you and I together makes me feel really sick.
What the hell are you playing at?
Did you ever think for 1 minute I'd have chosen you above your father? Even when he could walk, you weren't half the man he is. The next time you do anything against my interests or those of the company, I'll tell Frank exactly what's happened here.
There's nothing happened here.
I don't think trying to seduce the boss's pregnant wife will help you get back into the will, Chris. Do you?
This came through to my office this morning.
Can I offer you a coffee, Christopher?
No, thanks. Now, do me a favour. Tell Miller and Co. the stables have absolutely nothing to do with Home Farm Estates. Any future faxes from them will be filed under BIN.
I'll call them.
You make sure you do. Bye.
Don't ever do that to me again, Jean.
What?
Offer that man coffee. Invite him to hang around, not unless it's a dire emergency.
Sorry.
Especially when I'm dressed like this.
I'm sorry, Kim.
God knows I've little enough say. Please let me avoid him when I choose to. Come in.
What's the matter, Kim?
Nothing.
The way you blew up earlier, that wasn't nothing. What's going on between you and Christopher?
No flies on you.
It's my job. If you get upset, your blood pressure goes up.
And that could harm the baby.
It's bad for you too. Now, what's he done to upset you?
He's been paying me unwanted attention. Chris and I go back a long way. He's never really forgiven me for choosing Frank instead of him. And, well, last night, he made it pretty clear that we could turn the clock back if we wanted to.
No.
It was horrible. I mean, I'm carrying his brother or sister.
Oh, don't upset yourself again.
He follows me around. A little comment here, a touch on the shoulder there. I mean, that fax this morning. He could easily have sent over one of the lads with it, but no. He had to deliver it himself.
He's always so unpleasant to you.
So give the guy an Oscar.
Kim, I believe you.
I can't say anything to Frank. He'd be heartbroken.
Forget it. I'll keep him out of your way, don't you worry.
Really?
Really.
Between me and you, David, you seem to be the sort of chap we're looking for.
Well, that's great to hear, Mr. Althwaite. Thanks.
Hello, Althwaite speaking. Oh, hello, Lord Ryder. Would you mind just holding the line for a moment, sir? Sorry about this. Will you wait in the corridor a minute?
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, sir. Could you come back in now, please, Mr. Glover? I'm sorry about this, David, but that was Lord Ryder, and he's taking a personal interest.
Meaning, I don't get the job?
It was up to me.
Do you mind telling me why?
Something to do with the previous employer, Frank Tate.
Thanks.
Check-up time?
Yes. Feels though I've been carrying this baby all my life.
Well, it'll soon be over. And then it's dirty nappies, vomit-covered shoulders and sleepless nights to look forward to.
Somebody else's job. Just drive me to the clinic.
I presume you've got good reason to be on Tate land.
You've got her back, and the baby, and all this. Why scuttle my chances of a job on the Ryder estate?
When you try and play with the big boys, you've got to play by their rules. Did you honestly think you could put what you did behind you and just carry on like nothing had happened?
You're as bad as he is. All you said, all we did, and you let him do this to me.
Think yourself lucky we didn't evict your family as well.
I
told you to wait until I got back to do your tea.
Dinner.
I couldn't wait. You've been longer than I thought.
My blood pressure was high. I needed to calm down, and shopping helps.
How high is it?
I'm touched by your concern.
For the baby.
Everything's fine. I had a word with the nurse. Anything I can do for you?
Thanks, I don't think so, Tina. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right. Good night, Frank. Mrs. Tate.
Bye, Tina.
My blood pressure was up because of stress.
Better put your feet up, then.
I'm stressed because of what you did to David. It's over, Frank. You've won, so why continue to punish him? He needs a job, and it's just vindictive of you to influence people against him.
He should have thought about that before embarking on an affair with you.
And we're both paying a high price for it. Frank, I'm not asking you to help him, just to stop preventing him from getting a job.
This is my business, and it's got nothing to do with you. You signed away all your rights to my child, and I'll make him suffer for the affair for as long as I think fit.
Can I come in?
No. What do you want?
David, please let me in. I want to help you.
Oh, yeah? How are you going to do that? Take me back on as your estate manager?
Don't be silly. Look, I know you must be really annoyed about today, but I want to put it right.
Oh, great. Why don't you give Lord Ryder a ring and tell him it was all a sick joke and what a good employee I was?
David, I can give you a reference, a glowing reference. I can help you out with money, anything.
Same old song, eh? Just leave me alone. You've done enough damage. Get back to your husband.
David, please.
Go, before I lose my temper and forget you're a pregnant woman.
With your baby.
No, if it were mine, you'd still be here.
It's not that simple. I just want to talk to you.
Now I've got to go.
Hello, Kim. How are you today?
Fine. I have a little job for you.
What's that?
I want you to take this to David Glover, and nobody must know about it.
I don't know, Kim. If your husband were to find out.
It's only a reference. My husband's preventing David from working, and it's not fair. Please do this for me, Jean.
All right, I'll slip out with it later. Here's your husband now.
Thank you.
Morning. Did you have a good day off, Nurse Bell?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Tate.
Good. You're up early, Kim?
I'm not the best shape to lie in these days.
Ah, never mind. Won't be long now. Then you can get back to your bad old ways. Nurse Bell tells me your blood pressure is up again.
It's little wonder, is it?
That you need to rest for the sake of the baby.
That's what I'm trying to do.
But it appears that you have too many distractions here. So we've decided you'd be better off at Broad Oak Nursing Home until it's back to an acceptable level.
Don't I get a say in the matter?
Oh, no. You've signed away all your options, Kim, until after the baby's born. Nurse Bell is packing for your journey.
You're being far too high-handed over this, Frank.
What are you going to do about it? Scrap our arrangement and say goodbye to £1 million? You're playing by my rules, Kim. I own the game.
Have you just got up, mate?
No, I've been awake all night, thinking what they've done to me. You know, I'd be lucky to get a job as a farm labourer around here with Frank Tate poisoning everyone against me.
Well, what can I say, mate? You've crossed the lord of the manor.
Fell for his lady's lies. No, if truth be known, I fell for hook, line and sinker. It's a flaming reference from Kim. Can you believe it? And a note wishing me well for the future. You know, I'm gonna let her know what I can do with this. She used me. Cast me off, eh? Now she has cheek to send me this. Nurse says she's not in the house. Where is she?
Oh, this is getting irritating. Get off my property, now.
I want to speak to Kim.
Didn't you hear me? Leave now before I throw you out.
You're an old man, Frank, with a bad heart. Now, don't push it.
You're a loser in a rich man's company. Now, I've been very patient with you up to now, but don't push your luck.
Leave, Dave. If anything happens, I'm Frank's witness that you burst in here.
And this is the last contact I ever want with her.
To do business with you.
Mr. Tate, there's a taxi arrived outside. You'll have to come and pay it fare.
Seth, I'm in the middle of a meeting. Couldn't you use your initiative for once?
Not in this case.
Oh, Frank, you took your time. What kept you? Pay the man his money.
Kim, what the hell are you doing out of the nursing home?
There's no way to talk to the mother of your child. I could go into labour any second.
Exactly. So what are you doing back here?
It was more like an open prison than a nursing home. So, I checked myself out and came home to be with my loved ones. Bring my case in, will you, Frank? There's a darling.
Have you gone raving mad? You don't happen to like the nursing home, so you check yourself out and swan off home as if there was nothing wrong with you?
There is nothing wrong with me. I'm carrying a baby, not a contagious disease.
My baby, Kim. I got you the best medical care money could buy, so nothing would go wrong.
Well, it did go wrong. I wasn't happy there. If you really want what's best for the baby, you'll see that I get what I want.
Kim!
What's she doing here?
I'll be moving back into my old bedroom. Make sure it's made up for me, won't you? Now... Oh, Biff. Glad you've got your barrow handy. Stables need mucking out. They're a disgrace.
Found her for you.
What the hell are you up to?
Am I supposed to have done something wrong?
You're supposed to be resting.
Well, maybe I could if you hadn't neglected the stables. And someone might have noticed that Valentine's off his feed.
I happen to think that the baby is more important than your livestock. Where are you going now?
To ring the vet. And I just hope your daughter isn't as callous as you. So he's coming round to see Valentine.
Oh, she could give you the once-over while she's here. I'll get a bucket of soapy water ready.
Tina.
Can't you do something about her?
I have done. I widened her job description.
Oh, have they made it legal?
She's going to be your companion.
My what?
Until the baby's born.
Just think of me as a friend.
That's right. Inseparable friends. And if you need to get hold of Tina quickly, night or day, just press this.
You're joking?
Bet you're glad you checked yourself out of that nursing home, aren't you?
Any... Kim.
Ooh, bit tardy. 1 minute, 29 seconds.
What are you playing at?
Just testing procedures. Oh, and eating pickled onions. Do you fancy one? You know, you shouldn't really be running around like that, Frank. Not with your ticker.
Red mist alert.
Oh, what a shame. And I thought you got the ambulance too. Full red alert.
How long's this been in the offing?
These things take time, Jack.
Oh, and you couldn't find 2 minutes to mention it.
There was no point until the thing got fired up.
Oh, don't give me the management jargon. This is me, Jack Sugden. Now, I heard about you when you ran clapped-out old wagons. Apparently, you were a bit of a cowboy. Obviously, things haven't changed. I couldn't care less about your grand schemes, Frank, so long as they don't touch my land.
They don't.
I'm talking to the organ grinder.
You rented that land after the plane crash, because yours was complete.
I've asked Zoe to come out to Valentine again.
No better?
Worse, if anything.
Well, don't be getting wound up about it. Zoe can sort him out.
Oh, reception committee. How touching.
Hello, Chris. Good to see you.
Thanks, Dad. Kim, Tina.
Been injecting you full of monkey glands, have they?
Who told you that? I've been having treatment on my back.
Oh, so we won't be treated to more little Christophers running around then. What a relief.
Hands off her.
Do you know
Zoe?
a tummy bug, apparently. But with all this baby talk in the air, at least you can be sure she's not suffering from morning sickness.
So have I.
Biff, phone Zoe. I want to hear now.
She's only just left.
Yeah, well, she can come back. Valentine's worse. Hurry up. You come and help me.
There's nothing I can do.
I don't care. I want you in here. You're not right, are you, fella?
Frankly, Kim, he looks all right to me.
Look at his coat. Look at his eyes. Oh, dull, aren't they, fella?
Reminds me of my dad.
If you can't think of something sensible to say, just get out.
No, wait till Zoe gets here first. I might learn something.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Oh, God. Oh, help me. Oh, this isn't right. It's not supposed to be like this.
I'll get help. Where's Frank?
Oh, don't leave me, please. Please don't leave me. Oh, someone's got to see to Valentine.
Zoe's on her way. You need more help than he does.
Oh, God. Oh.
What's going on?
Have you got your mobile?
It's in the office.
Right, stay here. I'll go and get it.
No, don't leave me.
You need help.
Get Zoe.
She's got to go to hospital.
She can go where she likes.
Do you want the baby to be born here?
It's probably conceived here.
It's Frank's baby.
So?
So, he doesn't care about me, but he wants this child.
Yeah, we're leaving now. We'll be there in a minute.
Give me that. You've got a phone in the car.
Biff, can you help me with her?
I'll drive.
No, you stay with Valentine.
You what?
Tell Zoe what's wrong.
I don't know what's wrong.
Yes, you do. We'll be there in a minute, don't worry. I told them we'd meet him halfway.
I don't want this baby.
Too late, you're having it now. You should be phoning Frank on that thing.
I can manage.
Well, tell him to get straight there.
Oh, just get her out of the way. I'll tell my father what a brave little warrior you were.
Oh, if I had the time.
Look, you haven't. Just get shut of her. Look, come on. You'll be in the hospital in half an hour.
Oh.
Well, try your bedside manner on the horse. Hello, Dave. Chris Tate here. I think there's something you should know.
Kath.
His car's not there.
Hey?
Sean, he's gone, hasn't he?
Look, Kath,
Where to? His wife's? He must have left an address or something.
Well, I've got to go, Kath. I'll catch up with you later, yeah?
Oh, thanks. Don't put yourself out.
It's Kim.
Surprise, surprise.
She's gone into labour.
Hello, Frank. Frank, can you hear me? Oh, it keeps breaking up. Where is he?
You're his PA.
Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for Kim Tate. She's just been brought in.
That's right. We settled her in the labour room. Are you the...
Yeah, I'm the father, yeah.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
By Dingle standards.
Do you want me to put a tape on for you? You've got whale music or whale music?
Nothing.
You should have said. I'd have got you a tape from car.
Oh, that's all I need. Giving birth to Judas Priest.
Kim, nobody's into heavy metal these days.
Everything okay, Kim?
Debatable. Oh!
Never mind. Good news is your husband's here.
Tell him to get lost. Well, you heard.
She's not ready to see you.
What?
Don't worry, they often start like this. It won't last.
No, I've got to see her now.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tate.
Mr. Tate? I'm
not stopping. Thanks very much, nurse.
Hello, Chris. She's what? How long ago? Okay, son, thanks. I'm on my way.
You know what'll happen? He'll march in here, all guns blazing, and kick you out. Just like he's kicked you out hundreds of times before. Where's your style, Dave?
Style?
You must be sick of it by now. Even you.
It's my baby.
It's my baby. When are you going to realise it doesn't matter if it's born with sideburns and a hoe in its hand? The baby's a Tate, and you haven't got the wit to do a thing about it.
It's my baby.
But that's just your problem, isn't it, Dave?
What?
The person that's done this to you isn't Frank. It's Kim. She's the one that broke your heart, that's stolen your baby, that's turned you into a walking joke. And you still love her. Like I say, no style.
Got hours yet?
Yeah, I'm a little out of practice at all this.
Oh.
Okay. Shall I bring your husband in?
That's him. He's been stalking my wife. He's unbalanced.
I want to see it. It's my baby.
I'm sorry, sir. You'll have to leave. We can't have you causing a disturbance outside the delivery rooms.
Your hands off me.
Don't be stupid, Dave.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Look, I won't ask you twice, mate.
Hey, I've got more right to be here than he has.
What the hell's going on?
Look at him, he's a yobbo. This is supposed to be a safe place.
Come on, you out!
I'm sorry, Mr. Tate.
This didn't happen, do you hear me? I don't want my wife upset.
Frank, it's my baby. You can throw me out as many times as you like, but I'll keep coming back. Hey, I'll come back when you're dead and buried. You won't stop me then, will you?
You'll have to wait a long time, Sonny. A very long time.
Kim!
What time is it?
20 past.
20 past what?
6.
God.
All right.
Fine.
Shouldn't something be happening by now?
Early days yet, Mr. Tate, especially for a first labour.
Oh, God. Ah! Oh! Oh, make it stop soon.
Look, why don't we leave a note? We're going to be here all night.
Because I wanted to see him. Have you got a pen?
No need. Here he is now.
Where have you been?
Driving.
We thought he'd gone to the hospital. Have you heard about Kim?
I did. And he threw me out.
Well, what did she have?
How much longer?
Come on. Give me a big push now.
Oh, pushy!
Try a bit harder for me, Kim.
I can't.
She's exhausted. You can see for yourself. What is it?
What's wrong?
Fetal heartbeat's starting to decelerate. I'm worried the baby's becoming distressed.
You'll be fine. It'll all be over very quickly. We'll give you a general anaesthetic. You won't feel a thing.
Oh, what about the scar?
These days it's tiny. You can keep your bikini, put it that way.
How long will it take?
Not long.
What, half an hour now?
Minutes. Less than 10.
You can do it that quickly?
We have to, Mr. Tate. The baby's losing oxygen and could be in trouble otherwise. It's a fairly routine procedure. Don't worry.
I'll get another bottle.
No, you're all right. I'll go.
I'm only going at wine bar, all of 10 yards away. Can I buy a bottle and come straight back? What harm can I come to?
Well, none. But it were your food. Linda cooked it, so it's only fair I stump up for bowls.
You've got a son, Mr. Tate. Congratulations.
Is he all right? Can I see him?
Doctor's just taking a look at him now. He won't be long. They'll bring him out when he's ready.
A boy. Another son. That's wonderful.
I thought you'd be pleased. Mrs. Tate will be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Congratulations. Yeah. Ring me later. Yeah, bye.
So, we meet again.
Hi, Dave.
Will you get us a bottle of wine?
Yeah, and I get a nice cold one.
Better make that champagne. There's good news, everyone. My father's wife has just had a son.
You hypocrite.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me and raise your glasses. I would like to propose a toast to baby Tate.
You want to Come on.
Is that mine?
We're taking him through to the special care unit for observation.
Why, what's wrong? What's happened?
He was born acidotic, Mr. Tate. Very simply, it means he can't breathe unaided. He didn't get enough oxygen in the womb. We need to put him on a ventilator.
But he will be okay.
Most babies make a good recovery.
Oh, what about the ones that don't?
Well, there can be repercussions mentally, but they're extreme cases. We'll do our very best for him.
How bad?
Very. He's in an incubator. He's got breathing problems.
Where's my keys?
Dev. Dev. There's a chance he might have brain damage. Now, you've already been kicked out once before. What makes you think he's going to let you back in?
Well, they'll have to let me in.
All right, well, just think about it, will you? Are you sure that you can handle this? You're not seeing the kid, getting attached to him, and then losing him.
Biff, will you get out of my way? I'm going.
All right. And I'm coming with you. You're in no state to drive.
Well, you do what you want, yeah? Look at him, Biff. Look.
Yeah, I know, mate. I'm sorry.
No, but look, eh? Where are they? Where are his so-called family? They're quick enough to put the name on his cot. Where are they when he needs them? It's not right, Biff.
Yeah, I know. But you've got what you wanted. You've seen him. Now, there's not a lot you can do for him. Come on. Let's go home. Look, we're just going. We don't want any trouble.
Well, you're gonna get it. Nurse, nurse, call security.
Look, I've told you we're leaving.
You never learn, do you? Well, you will. I'll take out an injunction. I'll stop you from getting within a mile of this hospital, my wife, or my baby. You got that?
Lay off, Frank. What do you think he's gonna do? Run off with a baby incubator and all?
Hey, you keep out of this. If you still want a job and a cottage to come home to.
Just once in your life, can't you act human? That baby is seriously ill, and at least Dave bothers about it.
Oh, don't be so naive. We all know what he thinks. He'd rather the kid was dead than be brought up at Tate.
Ignore him, Dave. Come on.
He's been thrown out once. How did he get back in?
Just keep walking.
He's a threat to my baby's safety. And if I see him back here again, you're sacked. And so is he. And he'll have a judge to answer to.
Dave.
You're wrong!
Oh, it speaks.
That baby's a Glover. You can call him what you like, but it's just a word to me. What matters is that he lives.
You know, Dad, I almost believe he means it.
You two doing here?
We've just come back from the hospital.
Oh, Dave, you
I don't have a go at him, Jan. We've just found out the baby's really poorly.
I had to see him, Mum.
Oh, Dave. Why can't you just let go, love?
He's beautiful, Mum. He looks just like him.
You have to go through this. If we let you lie in bed, your muscles would seize up.
These stitches are about to burst.
It only feels that way. Here he is. And you can stroke his head through here. Look. Did you get a chance to speak to the consultant after he did his rounds this morning?
No.
Oh. Well, he seemed to think there'd been a slight improvement in his condition. It's not much, but at least his breathing's a bit stronger than it was last night. You have to try to forget all this. James is still your baby underneath.
James?
Nice names. James Francis. Strong. What made you go for them?
They were my husband's choice.
So we got a plan for today, then, eh?
Well, just usual.
You are not going back to the hospital, are you?
I meant looking for a job.
Yeah.
Anyway, Frank will probably have snipers on the roof, just in case.
Oh, don't do out silly, love.
What's so silly about trying to see my own son?
Look, I know it must be difficult for you, David.
Kim's making it very clear the baby's Frank's.
If you could just see his little face. Those photos of me when I was a baby.
David, all babies look the same. Well, apart from our Roy, that is.
It's my baby. And he might be dying.
Oh, it isn't doing you any good, love.
Wait till you see him, Mum. If you can look me in the eyes and tell me that it's not your grandson, then I'll stop all this.
He's okay?
He's a very resilient child, Mr. Tate.
He's from a family of fighters.
That's just on his mother's side. There's no indication so far of any long-term damage. He's given us all a bit of a scare, but he'll be fine.
Can I hold him now? Hello, son.
I'm sure Mrs. Tate is looking forward to taking care of him herself.
I'm really very tired. I'd rather you kept him where someone can keep an eye on him full time.
Don't worry, Kim. Another 7 years and he'll be at boarding school.
I've been ringing for 10 minutes. Take him away and feed him or whatever. Trying to get some rest.
Hi, Frank. How's the baby?
My son, he's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, put this behind the bar. Buy everyone a drink. To wet the head of James Francis Tate. David, I'm in the chair. Name your drink. Bitter? That would be appropriate, I suppose.
Come on, outside. Go on.
Can't like the beer.
Don't let it get to you. You know, 6 months inside, it would almost be worth it.
I insult you by offering you bitter, son. Oh, I'm sorry. I hear you got a taste for champagne these days. Must be nice to be young, free and single. No wife, no kids.
The baby's mine, and you know it.
According to the birth certificate, yep. Seems like I'm the father.
According to a piece of paper. We all know the baby's mine. She told me often enough.
She told you what you wanted to hear. But then she didn't have as much money riding on it.
You what?
She remembered that she was a loyal and faithful wife and that James would be better off with his real father. And that made me remember to stick £1 million into her bank account. And you really thought the baby could ever be yours.
That's sick. You bought my baby. No more.
Where there's a buyer, there has to be a seller.
Yeah, but you know the baby's mine.
Why? Did she tell you that we slept in separate bedrooms or something? Oh.
Look, he's just trying to hurt you. To make you hate Kim.
I can't believe she'd sell our baby for £1 million.
Yeah, we should sell her soul for that. Dave, she sold you down the river months ago. Now, whether it was 1 million or 10 million, she dumped you and went back to her.
Yeah, but even then, she said she still loves me.
Yeah, well, she said a lot. But look at what she did. How much proof do you need? The only thing that matters is her bank balance.
Yeah, but what if it's all a lie?
And why should he lie? He's got everything that he wants. And that includes Kim.
Well, he's welcome to her.
You what?
Yeah, he can have...